What's up, y'all? We back again with another video. Today's video, y'all, I'm finna tell y'all the one way that you can stop doing a bad habit. So, you know what I'm saying? We're all humans, and you know what I'm saying? And we all got habits that we want to stop doing. Or maybe we all got habits that we know we do, but we know that are bad for us, you know what I'm saying? Maybe like smoking, you know what I'm saying? On the phone too much, on the video games too much, you know what I'm saying? Always going out with friends, doing stuff with friends that we know will get us in trouble, or like, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, leaving our room unorganized. So I'm gonna tell you the one way to replace a bad, get rid of a bad habit. Now, before I say it though, I need to address a misconception. People think that in order to remove a bad habit, you need to just stop doing the bad habit. Now, the problem with that is, if you stop doing the bad habit, because you've been doing the bad habit for so long, subconsciously you're gonna get like a trigger, and that trigger is gonna move to your conscious mind, and then that's gonna, like, you know what I'm saying? And then that's gonna turn into a temptation. Now you're gonna be tempted to keep doing the bad habit, keep doing the bad habit, keep doing the bad habit, because you have nothing to supplement it with, you know what I'm saying? And that leads to my point. The one way to break a bad habit is to replace it with a good habit, you know what I'm saying? If you, let's say you forget to brush your teeth in the morning.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
The one way to replace that bad habit is to brush your teeth in the morning. You can't just not, even though it doesn't make sense, you can't just not brush your teeth in the morning, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense, but you know what I'm trying to say. Or like, let's say if, you know, you have a habit of eating too much food. You can't just not stop eating too much food. You have to gradually, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's say for breakfast you have eggs, sausage, a muffin, you know what I'm saying, milk. But then like you throw some unhealthy things in here, like you throw like maybe a donut, cinnamon roll. Instead of like stop eating all those things, just take out one thing. Take out one item a day from your breakfast, and then keep doing it. Take out one item a day, you know what I'm saying? Then try to eat your breakfast without that one item. Then when you realize it's getting easier, then you can start removing more items from your breakfast. Because you can't, it's the same thing with a habit. You can't break a habit completely by just stopping doing the habit. Let's say, let's say y'all trying to like go to the gym, right? But you know you haven't been going to the gym. You can't just automatically go to the gym and start lifting heavy weights, you know what I'm saying? Running for like 50 minutes. No, you can't, because the next day your body's gonna feel sore, and then you're not gonna go back to the gym. Then you're gonna be like, oh, this is too hard, I give up. No, you need to be gradual with it. You can't just force yourself to go into a habit. You gotta ease into it, and then when it gets easier, then you make it tougher. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with a habit. You have to replace a bad habit with a good habit. You know what I'm saying? And the good thing with replacing a bad habit with a good habit is that it gives you discipline. So now, instead of smoking so much weed, instead of smoking weed every day of the week, you're only smoking weed every other day. You know what I'm saying? Then maybe every 2 days, then every 3 days, then every 4 days. Then you're not doing it at all. You know what I'm saying? So just like that. But the problem is, people think that the way you're supposed to stop doing a bad habit is just to stop doing the bad habit. No, because you know what's gonna happen? Even let's say you're doing no fap, right? So let's say you stop beating your meat, you know what I'm saying? You stop beating your meat because you know you do that all the time, right? Bro, 2 days later, you're gonna feel the temptation to beat your meat again. Trust me, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's the whole thing with this habit thing, basically. You can't, I know I'm sounding redundant, but I'm serious though. You cannot lose a bad habit by not doing the bad habit. You have to do another habit that supplements that and gets rid of that bad habit. Because you know what I'm saying? Because also one thing, when you replace it with a good habit, not only does it give you discipline, it also removes the bad habit. You know what I'm saying? So sooner or later, you'll look back on your life and you'll be like, oh. You'll literally be like, oh.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't doing that stuff no more. So You know what I'm saying, yo? But it's this misconception that people got that like, oh, you gotta stop doing a bad habit. But no, you can't. You know what I'm saying? Those temptations will come back. If you think those demons and those, you know what I'm saying? Those demons are not real. They are real. They will come back and get you, bro. Whether you like it or not, whether you know it or not, whether you want to accept it or not, they will come back and bite you. I promise you. It's happened to me. It's happened to so many people I know. So trust me, man. Trust me when I say this. In order to replace a bad habit, you have to replace it with a good habit. Let's take another example. Let's say you have you're in your family, right? And let's say y'all doing laundry, but you're like the last person to do laundry. So then your entire Sunday schedule gets messed up. Instead of not doing laundry on Sundays, try to do laundry on Saturdays. You know what I'm saying? And then once you keep doing it, you won't have to worry about doing laundry on Sundays anymore. And it'll be to the point where it's subconscious and you're just remembering like, oh, today's Saturday, gotta go do the laundry. It's simple stuff like that. It's not too hard, man. It's really not too hard to replace a bad habit. The problem is though, you're doing it the wrong way. Because you're doing it the wrong way, you feel like it's hard when it's not that difficult. You know what I'm saying? Yes, in the beginning it will be difficult depending on how long you've been doing this habit. But trust me, when you stick to the good habit, you have to do the opposite of that good habit. You have to do the opposite of the bad habit. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's basically that. You can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't stop a bad habit by just not doing the bad habit anymore. Because it will come back and get you. So many people have tried it. So many people, you know what I'm saying, have tried to go down that road. And they just end up coming right back. You know why? Because they didn't do a good habit to supplement for the bad habit, which is what you need to do. All right? So if you know you're doing something on the daily that you know you're not supposed to be doing, and you know that could be detrimental to you in the future, instead of not doing it, instead of stopping it, figure out how can I get this bad habit out of my, you know what I'm saying, out of my life in a healthy way. So you have to do the opposite of the bad habit. If it's you know what I'm saying, if it's like, if let's say you have like a schedule, you like to read on Saturdays, right? But instead of you just play video games all day and scroll through social media, Instagram, and look at these Instagram models, and you know what I'm saying, look at them in bikinis and stuff, which you shouldn't be doing, then you can't just stop doing it because you're gonna get that temptation. So instead, try to carve out even just like 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes just to read, you know what I'm saying? And then when you notice it gets easier, then you can start reading for longer. Before you know it, you're reading for the night. Before you know it, you're reading for half a day. Before you know it, you're reading, you know what I'm saying, after breakfast. And before you know it, you read when you wake up. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, it's not that hard replacing a bad habit. But you have to do but you have to do it the right way. If you don't do it the right way, then hell yeah, it's gonna be hard to replace the habit. You know what I'm saying? And you never will. So I encourage all you youngins, everybody watching this video, you know what I'm saying, make a list of some bad habits that you have. It may not just be bad habits, but like things you know that are like causing a harm to you, that are affecting you in a negative way. You know what I'm saying? And then make a list of things that you can do to erase those, you know what I'm saying, those negative ways. And trust me, bro, when you start doing the opposite of those negative things, you feel much better. You feel much more disciplined. You feel much more motivated to get stuff done. You know what I'm saying? If you don't believe me, try it. I'm telling you. But yeah, man, basically that's it. So just to recap on what I said, the one way to get rid of a bad habit is to replace it with a good habit. All right, that's basically it for the video. Make sure y'all like, make sure y'all comment, make sure y'all subscribe. Tell me, oh, all right, a fly just hit me in the head. But make sure y'all like, make sure y'all comment, make sure y'all subscribe, make sure y'all tell me what videos y'all want, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Gang.